What's going on, guys? Frankie here of Frankie's Film and Let's Talk Broncos fame alike, coming at you with a little bit of a new series here we're going to be dropping every week where Frankie's Film, we're going to be going back through the last week's Broncos game. I'm going to pick out a couple of my favorite players, guys that really stood out to me. We're going to go back through the film. I'm going to break down some of the in-depth things I saw them doing, some of the more technical standpoints of the sport, and hopefully, at the end of the day, we'll end up being a bit more knowledgeable about our favorite Broncos. So, without further ado, here's the debut Broncos game under Sean Payton against the Arizona Cardinals, preseason week 1. Sadly, they weren't able to come away with the win after a last-second touchdown and two-point conversion, but nobody really cares about the preseason. Luckily, there were a few players who really made a name for themselves, and I'm excited to show you guys. So, without further ado, let's take a look. In the very first Frankie's Film Gold Star Player of the Week goes to none other than 2020 first-round pick, Jeudy. Now, Jeudy only played 18 snaps, but in those snaps we saw a diverse route tree being installed from Sean Payton, chemistry with Russell Wilson, and his patented ankle-breaking route running on full display. The first play we'll be looking at is the first play from the second drive, 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos after they went 3 and out on their first possession. Jeudy is identifying the nickel corner in front of him as about to be a blitzer, so he tries to communicate that with Russell Wilson to let him know that he will have a free release off the line of scrimmage. Jerry then uses this free release to put the defender on his back heels into the outside shoulder of his leverage before breaking inside, clearing past the linebacker, and finding the open slot in the zone for Russell Wilson to get a completion for a plus 19-yard gain. The second Jeudy play is where we truly see the beautiful combination that will be Sean Payton's route tree and Jeudy as a route runner. The Broncos come out in a 2x2 set with Jeudy pulled in tight to the line of scrimmage. Payton calls his first double move of the season for Jeudy, who is given a corner post to run, and he runs it to perfection. He attacks the DB vertically before completely turning his head to the outside shoulder, forcing the DB to come downhill. He then sticks his foot in the dirt, and when he recognizes he has the DB where he wants him, accelerates past him and flies open for what would have been an easy walk-in touchdown if the offensive line was able to keep Russell Wilson upright. Our third play, much like the last one, will really see Sean Payton just show how well he's able to utilize these receiver skill sets. Here we have Jeudy lined up slot left, and he's going to run basically a basic sail pattern, but he's going to run a bit of a variation of it that we see Andy Reid use quite often, called Seattle. Now, what differentiates Seattle from just your run-of-the-mill sail call is that you'll see Jeudy really accelerate inward as if he's running the deep over, before breaking back outside and finding himself a lot of separation towards the sideline. Sadly, though, once again, the Broncos' offensive line fails to keep Russell Wilson upright, and we have another throwaway. On the fourth Jeudy play, the Broncos come out in a bunch right set, and we truly see the chemistry that is being built between Jeudy and Russell Wilson on full display. The Broncos appear to be running some kind of variation of this Sean Payton concept, smash, dodge, shallow cross. Basically, you're going to have Dulcich running as the smash, you're going to have Marquez Callaway running as the shallow cross defender, and you're going to have Jeudy running what's called a dodge route. Arizona defends the concept beautifully, though, and we end up seeing Jeudy have to do a little bit of improvising. He comes out of his break on the dodge route and looks back and sees Russell Wilson frantically looking for a place to go on the scramble drill. He goes into scramble rules and ends up finding himself an open patch of grass for Russell Wilson to complete an easy pass to. Sadly, though, Jeudy gets a little bit too ahead of himself and starts looking towards the end zone before securing the catch and ends up bobbling the pass and dropping it completely for what would have been a walk-in touchdown. Luckily for Jerry, he wouldn't have to wait long to be able to make up for his mistake, as on the very next play, he gets a very similar look to that first play that we saw in this breakdown. He watches as the nickel that is hovered above him blitzes, and he's left one-on-one with a safety who's playing far too deep for a third down against Jeudy. With one big step to the outside, he's able to get the safety to commit before snapping inside and making the DB touch his toes. Jeudy leaves the impromptu yoga enjoyer in his dust before walking into an easy touchdown for 6 and the first of the season for number 10. Hopping over to the defensive side of the ball now, our second Frankie's Film Gold Star Player of the Week goes to second-year defensive lineman out of Rice, Garcia. In a Broncos defensive front that lacks quality depth, Garcia was a true bright spot as an interior pass rusher among the second and third stringers, ending his evening with multiple sacks while leading the team in overall pressures. In this first clip, we'll see something that will become a bit of a recurring theme for Garcia, and that is his incredible effectiveness when running stunts along the defensive line. In this play, he's tasked with looping over the crashing Jordan Jackson, and as he crosses the face of the guard, we see his impressive athleticism and bend for his size on full display. Getting into the second clip, the Broncos of Arizona backed up on 3rd and long. We'll see the roles for Garcia and Jackson flipped, as now it's Elijah's job to crash down on the opposing interior, with Jackson looping over the top. Unlike Jackson in the previous clip, Garcia tramples his way to the QB, forcing Blau to leave the pocket and throw the ball well short of the sticks. Now this one, I'll be honest, is just kind of fun. Garcia doesn't get a pressure here. He's not running a stunt. He's actually going to be dropping into a little bit of a hook zone. Denver has Arizona in another 3rd and long. Denver's going to be running some cover 2 sink. And we just see Garcia do a pretty nice job of occupying the short little drag route here for the first little second of the route before it completely opens up. But just thought that was pretty fun out of Vance Joseph. The 4th play sees Denver running a 3-deep concept with a nickel blitz. Elijah is meant to attack the tackle's inside shoulder, hitting him with an effective speed-to-power stab that sends the tackle flying and ends with Elijah Garcia getting his first sack in a Denver Broncos uniform. The final play in another 3rd and long for Arizona sees Denver come out in a double-mugged linebacker front with cover 1 behind it. Austin Ajiake, number 53, drops into coverage with Seth Benson, number 57, coming on the blitz. Benson attacks left guard, and with 53 dropping, the center looks to slide right. Garcia then loops into the A-gap, right past the unsuspecting center for his 2nd sack of the game. And there you have it. Jeudy and Elijah Garcia are the very first recipients of the Frankie's Film Gold Star Player of the Week award. Let me know below if there's a Bronco I missed or you think a player that got absolutely snubbed from last week's game. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe all over on the Let's Talk Broncos page, and be stopping back over here for all you need podcasts, news, everything. We're going to have you guys all throughout the season. See you soon.